Sunday evening, South Carolina with watch. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Sunday. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Sunday evening going into your future. Now, looking at the radar right now, you can see that there is barely anything going on inside of South Carolina. We do have some shower activity going on down here inside of northern Dorchester County near Harleyville, Holly Hill, and places like that. We also do have some rain going on near Florence, as well Florence, Darlington, as well. And then up here inside the upstate is actually calm right now. Not a lot going on there either. If you go on and look at the MRMS, you see that we do have some more stuff going on, some rain going on outside of Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, also Florida as well. We also do have some snow going on up here inside of, or not some snow, but some rain going on outside of Pennsylvania, New York, and as well as Delaware and Maryland. As you move all the way over here to the west, you do have some rain and some snow activity going on there as well, as it seems to show. Go on and push this over here, yeah. So, snow going on in places like Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, maybe even Nevada as well, as some rain going on over here inside of Washington and Oregon and California. And that's pretty much all that's going on. Some rain also going on inside of Michigan, pretty much almost the entire state of Michigan. But yeah, going on talking about our cloud cover. Cloud cover right now, honestly, we do have some low clouds out there. It's not completely just completely clear out there. We do have some cloud cover out there, and we even have some higher clouds up there inside of like the Myrtle Beach region as well. If we look at cloud cover for the future, going and move through tonight into tomorrow morning, cloud cover will take right back over. It's not really going to be much different. And then as you move around 24 hours out, this is tomorrow night right here. Cloud cover completely removed or gone from South Carolina until you get to around your Tuesday morning, where cloud cover will eventually return. Tuesday night, though, a little less cloudy as well and clear for some spots as well. So it looks like the nighttime hours cloud wants to go, but then as soon as the daytime goes on, it wants to come back. So we'll continue to see what happens there. In terms of temperatures right now, 52 in Greenville, as well as 57 in Columbia, 61 in Charleston, as well as Georgetown and Myrtle Beach, 59 in Florence, and 53 in Rock Hill, 50 inside of Walhalla and Anderson, 53 in Greenwood and Edgefield, as well as 55 in Augusta, 59 in Barnwell, 61 in Fairfax, and 62 inside of Walterboro, Beaufort as well. Now going on talking about our low temperatures for tonight, around 43 in Greenville, 42 in Spartanburg, and 43 in Rock Hill, 44 in Cheraw, and 43 in Dillon, 45 inside of Florence, 50 in Myrtle Beach, 46 in Georgetown, 50 inside of Charleston, and 45 in Moncks Corner, Walterboro, and Barnwell, 46 in Orangeburg, 53 inside of Hilton Head Island, and 45 inside of Aiken as well. Looking at our rain, and you see our little umbrella slash probability of precipitation index up there at the top right corner of your screen. We do have a good 30% chance of rain that goes all the way from Moncks Corner, Charleston, Cheraw, Sumter, 26% for Georgetown, and 36 for Myrtle Beach as well. So that's what's going on there, and that's usually, if I go on and push this a bit more inward right here, slight chance, isolated precipitation. You will most likely not see precipitation, but the chance cannot be ruled out completely. So all those areas that I just called out, again, like Cheraw, Sumter, Moncks Corner, Charleston, Myrtle Beach as well, all of those regions. And then if you're lower than that, places like Columbia, Orangeburg, as well as Camden, and maybe even in Florence, all those regions, and Walterboro, Hilton Head Island, those are also included inside the 15 to 29% chance, and then even lower to a 10% chance for Columbia, which is pretty much no precipitation is expected at all. Nothing for the SPC outlook for about the next 3 or so days, even though there is a chance maybe for a little thunderstorm over there as they're moving out, as the showers move out the area, and most of them have. So now going on to talk about excessive rainfall. I do not believe there's any there either, but we're going to go on and check it out. Nothing for tonight as well as tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All these regions, nothing going on. No terms of excessive rainfall, nothing for excessive rainfall, pretty much for the entire country as we go through the next 5 days. And now let's go on and talk about our future. And when I say the future, I mean like about like the next, let's say around like the next 48 hours or so, just to see what pops up. So as you go on and push this forward, shower activity, as you can see, it's clearly, I'm going to move out the way. Let me get that out the way as well. By 11 p.m., most of the shower activity should be gone. And then as you move past that, again, you're not really seeing much. This is 24 hours out. This is 35-ish hours out. There goes shower activity starting to move through like Seneca, Greenville at around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning on New Year's Eve. So that's what's going on there. And then everything else is a bit too far out right now, and it has not quite loaded in quite yet. So now let's go on and talk about our future. And when I say the future, I mean like the next 400 or so hours, next 400 or so hours, like the long-term future. So let's go on and push this on over here. Time is in the top right corner of your screen as you go on and push this forward. Again, not really seeing much rainfall until pretty much after today. Not really seeing much cloud cover, and not cloud cover, but cold air moving through as you get to around like January the 2nd, January the 3rd, and then you have some rain moving through maybe January the 5th and the 6th as well, maybe some more rain, another system trying to move through the 7th as well, and then you get this very, very, very cold air moving in through January the 11th and the 12th, and it has been consistent. That's one thing that I will say. We talked about this last night. But some people said this could be the coldest air we have seen in a long time, and if it does rain, snow will indeed fall with it. Now, again, this is over 300 hours out, so I can't really say for much, but temperature anomalies, you can see clearly it is below average for a long period of time. And then if you go on and move to just temperatures in general, they could get down for some people in the teens, like up there inside the upstate of South Carolina, maybe even a bit higher, but maybe below freezing near the coastal waters as well. Definitely not as bad though. It definitely was way worse earlier. I think it was in the negatives yesterday for the upstate, but that seems to stay far up into like Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, places like that. So that's what we're going to just have to wait and see what happens after that. So now talking about the week as well for our week forecast for December the 29th all the way through to January the 4th of 2025. So if you go on and move to our temperature anomalies, obviously this week it will be below average. As you move through this week, obviously with storm systems moving through, usually when a storm system moves through, it gets cooler. So that's probably a big reason right here to why it is. But that is that. This is a bit above average. Actually, that was next week. So this week actually will be above average, actually. So that was my apologies on that. Above average this week in terms of temperature-wise, actually. And then if you move to precipitation as well, it actually will be below average in terms of precipitation. Let me make sure this is 1 week. There it is. All right. So yeah, it is for sure 1 week, as precipitation will be below average. So below average precipitation this week, above average temperatures. That's usually not good, especially with an ongoing drought issue. But hopefully the rain today definitely knocked it out a bit. We're going to have to wait till Thursday in order to hear from that. and just to see what happens there. But that seems to be about it. For that, I've talked about the future. We've talked about this week. So we can go on and talk about temperature, just anomalies in general as well. If you go on and move to the GFS over here. And then we'll go on and talk with the audience after this. If we have any comments, I didn't see any. We'll see if we do in a second. But overall, you can see the above average temperature that you get all the way into New Year's. But then it starts to cool off a little bit as you get into around January the 2nd, the 3rd. Maybe going to the 4th and the 5th as well. January the 6th, above average temperatures move through. And then January the 7th and the 8th. That's a bit too far out. But you can definitely see the cooler than average temperature throughout the week and warmer than average, but apparently the warmer than average will probably be a bit more, or take over a lot more, I should say. And then overall, low temperatures will get below freezing at some point. That's around January the 2nd, but really only for like the upstate of South Carolina until you get to around January the 4th, where you can start to see below average or below freezing temperatures up in like the Midlands, PD, and the upstate as well. But that's pretty much going to go on and wrap that up. So let's go on and talk with the audience. I don't know if we have any chats tonight. We do have some tonight. Let's go on and see what the audience has to say for tonight. Mr. Oliver does say, good evening, came home to a replenished pond. That is good. That is good. I know with the rain that fell today, that definitely would happen. Just because right now I believe around, according to my old weather station, it says an inch fell. If you go to my newer one, though, it says an inch and 1.16. So my old one said around 0.96 or 0.98, and then the new one says 1.16. So yeah, around an inch today. Around an inch of rain today. And then Trail says, hi, Joseph, hello to you. And that's it. So I don't see anything else. So let's go and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh now. And if we don't have anything else, we will be out of here for tonight. So here is San Antonio down here. As you go on and move through, no rainfall is expected for San Antonio as you move through the next 40 hours or so. As you move up here to Raleigh, North Carolina, some isolated shower activity is possible for about like another hour or so, but after that, don't see really anything else. And then past that, that's pretty much it. So after you get past around like the next, I'd say around like the next 40 or so hours, or the next hour or so, I should say, that rainfall will be out, but in the next 40 or so hours, it will be clear. Going into temperatures now. As we wait for that to load, let's go on and check out the likes. Let's see how many likes we have for tonight. We have 6 people watching and 10 likes, but here's the kicker: we have had 24 people drop by. We've had 24 people drop by, and only 10 likes. 14 people did not hit the like button on the way in. So if you're one of the 14 people, make sure that you go on and hit that like button. But low temperatures tonight at around 47-ish. High temperatures tomorrow at around 60. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 42. And then high temperatures probably going on to around 59, 60-ish. Going into your New Year's Eve. And then moving down here to San Antonio, Texas. We have low temperatures tonight at around 40. Okay, I did not see that. At around 46. High temperatures tomorrow at around 87 or 88. And there will be high temperatures down in the 90s in very southern Texas as well. Low temperatures tomorrow night going into around like 54, and then high temperatures going into the high 60s for your New Year's Eve. And that is pretty much it. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the forecast for tonight. There is no threat for any sort of severe weather or anything like that for either location as well. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the forecast tonight. If you have not hit the like button or the subscribe button yet, make sure that you do that. We have 321, so thank you to the one person that did just hit the subscribe button. And speaking of that, I have to show one more thing real quick, and then we will be out of here for tonight. But our community spotlight, YouTube picked out two members that I guess it thought that were very helpful and very active inside the chat. You know, constantly hitting the like button, constantly doing that stuff. And Miss Tolliver and Michael as well are the two people that YouTube has chosen for this award. So thank you to the two of you as well. If you want to be a part of it, comment, hit the like button, like I say, and share as well. And then hopefully YouTube will pick you out. But these are the two that YouTube has chosen. And so thank you to the both of you again. And then that will be about it. And so if you have, I do see Miss Oliver inside the chat. I don't see Michael though. So hopefully he sees it as well. And I will be back tomorrow morning with your Monday forecast update. Hopefully, again, everyone has a fantastic rest of your Sunday.